welcome to Cheap Joe's. This is Julie, and I'm here to impart some knowledge to you today via a 2-minute art tip. And today I'm going to be fielding a viewer question. We love viewer questions. And today's question is, what is your favorite new product or tool? And it was kind of like a two-part question, like in the last 5 years and then more recently. Last 5 years, I can say that the thing that I have enjoyed the most and has changed the way that I work more than anything, I would say, is Brusho, actually. If you're not familiar with Brusho, it is a crystallized pigment. It's intended to be used as like a water media. It has been absolutely freeing because it's almost designed to do a lot of legwork for you. It is a, like I said, a crystallized pigment that when you put it into wet washes just explodes with color, and it kind of goes its own direction. And yes, you can put it into a palette and use it like a traditional, watercolor if you like. But I have gotten more courageous as an artist and also like let myself try new things because of Brusho. It does what it's gonna do. You sprinkle it in there, you see what happens, and then you kind of work around that. And that's a totally different direction for me. I'm a lot more methodical than that normally. We do have several videos about Brusho. We've also had Ward Jean Stroud here, who has done some workshops here and also done some video lessons for us about Brusho. And we even have a video that he and I did together when I was first introduced to Brusho, like maybe 2 years ago. Check those out. We'll provide links to those videos so that you can check that out. But Brusho is fascinating in terms of like a real aesthetic push in a certain direction. That has been a real change for me. And then more recently, I would say Raymar panels. I just tried these in the last month or so, and I really like it. Now granted, if you watch 2-minute art tips regularly, you will know I don't like prep. And so the Raymar panels that we just picked up are now Fabriano Artistico 140-pound cold press watercolor paper that's stretched onto a double thickness of an aluminum panel, which means that you don't have to stretch the watercolor paper, and then you don't have to back it when you frame it. So there's no warping, there's no buckling, there's none of that stuff. They come in wonderful pre-cut sizes, and I have really enjoyed them. And as an interesting point of fact, I just recently completed this little demo piece that is on a Raymar panel with watercolor and Brusho. So if you watch our Raymar video that we had already done, you see me painting this background element on there so you can kind of see how it behaves. But I then took the panel home and just threw some Brusho on it and just let it just go crazy and kind of make whatever shape it was going to make, and then did some line work on it with a gel pen and also some copper foil. So I really like both of these products, and they've been an interesting little addition to my repertoire and pushed me in kind of interesting directions. So both of those I think are fascinating and definitely something that you should try. And of course, thank you for your questions. We always appreciate it, and hope that you enjoy.